There were concerns over various aspects of their husbandry and welfare, which led to 2 ponies being removed. They've come into Penny Farm, have done really, really well. They had a high worm burden and are very typical of the sort of ponies that we deal with in these type of cases really, where they nutritionally aren't really getting what they need. The mares have often had a number of foals and sometimes have the previous year's foal and this year's foal still suckling from them, so obviously they don't do very well. So when the ponies came in, they were all very poor condition, and sadly it's very typical of this sort of case where they're not wormed, they're in fields full of ragwort, so although if they had other grazing they probably wouldn't choose to eat the ragwort, when there isn't anything else to eat we do see them eating it, so it's just not sensible to have them in those sort of fields. They were both very dehydrated, and it was just a worry, it's just one of those situations where you think, we felt we needed to call the vet on the day, and thankfully the vets agreed that they did need to come away, and I think it was the right decision for them, definitely. When the ponies come into the farm, it's really just the basic care that every horse owner should be providing really. They get ad-lib forage, fresh clean water, they're deloused, they're wormed, and they're handled regularly by the girls and boys at the farm, have the hoos picked out, general health check every day, and they all thrive, to be honest. The vast majority that come into the farm, the turnaround is really, really quick. We often find it's the overweight horses that are more of a problem to rehabilitate, but in these sort of cases where you've got a wormy, underweight horse, the fact that they can recover so quickly just goes to show that it's not that difficult to keep them in a decent condition, really. Yeah, it's nice to see Fern looking so different from when she came into the farm. Obviously, you can tell by the shape of her that she has had a number of foals over the years. She's not an old mare by any means, and we think she's about 8 years old. But she's got such a lovely temperament. She's really, really sweet, very easy to handle. And she just looks an absolute picture from where I saw her before. She was, scouring, really, really matted mane and tail, very underweight, and now she's, it's a total turnaround really, and it's nice to see her looking so well. Obviously this is the kind of case I'm dealing with on a daily basis really. Without the generous support of the public that we receive, we just wouldn't be able to deal with the number of ponies that we do that come in. It's great that we are able to do it. It's a sad situation that sadly we are getting busier and we're dealing with these sorts of cases very regularly, but the support that we have from the public is fantastic because it means we can get these ponies away from that situation, get them rehabilitated and get them out into a home that they deserve. She's really sweet actually, isn't she?